Good morning, everyone. Thank y'all for joining. Hold on a second. All right. Thank you guys for joining. Good morning. Happy hump day. We are back with another video. I hope you guys are having a good one. Good morning. Hopefully you got your coffee and or tea and you're getting where you need to be. Let's get into the show because we do have one. We got a lot of tea to spill on you guys, a lot of topics. Hey Peanut, what's up? Peanut. Peanut is a content creator. Thanks for being here and supporting. Uh hey mamas, I see you guys are here as well. Let's go ahead and jump in. Of course, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's jump on in. According to Hollywood Unlocked, let's go ahead and get this up. I don't know what the hell is going on in St. Louis, child. But St. Louis cop admits to sexually abusing 18 men that he detained while on duty. What the hell? Let's get into this one,
As
y'all.
prosecutors read through accounts of 18 men in handcuffs being sexually abused by a former North County Police cooperative officer. 36-year-old Marcellus Blackwell pleaded guilty to 18 counts involving kidnapping and depriving victims of their rights. It turns out he was doing this during a time we interviewed him for an unrelated report about officer recruiting. This was in 2023, shortly before he was accused of molesting men in his custody. A prosecutor read through each accusation, saying Blackwell turned off his body cam each time and recorded his acts with his own cell phone. Blackwell acknowledged his guilt without saying anything else. U.S. Attorney Thomas Albus came out to speak after the hearing.
Sad day in a lot of ways. This frankly disgusting conduct that you heard recounted to Judge Lanahan that Mr. Blackwell did accept responsibility for. We think of the victims today, and they were in a particularly vulnerable situation.
As prosecutors read through accounts of 18 men in handcuffs being sexually abused by a former North County Police cooperative officer. 36-year-old.
This is very disturbing because imagine getting pulled over and getting handcuffed. I mean, you are pretty much, you can't even fight. You can't even protect yourself at that point, right? You're at the mercy of the person that's arresting you. So a former North County police officer made a shocking admission in federal court this Monday. Marcellus Blackwell, who is 36 years old, pleaded guilty to 18 counts of deprivation of rights under color of law, a move that came just moments before he was set to face trial. It says that the details revealed in court were truly disturbing. Prosecutors laid out a pattern of abuse, alleging that Blackwell would turn off his official body cam before using his own personal cell phone to record himself molesting victims, so the majority of whom were handcuffed inside the police car. He's sick. Police officers' jobs are to protect and serve, but this motherfucker here seemed like he was serving his own purpose by recording the shit on his phone. Obviously, he wanted to watch it back later with his sick ass. The investigation first kicked off June 4th, 2023, when one of the victims reached out to the NCPC. It says that as more victims bravely came forward, the FBI stepped in to take over the case. Authorities eventually tracked down the incriminating videos stored on Blackwell's Google Drive. Said the prosecutors noted that the officer would often transport 15 of his victims to secluded locations, including a high school and the rear parking lot of a NCPC to carry out his crimes. That's bold because police stations have cameras everywhere. So I'm pretty sure they saw his car pulling up there on the bullshit and was like, what the hell he pulling back there for versus where he should be pulling. So I'm happy that they were able to track him down, and he did admit to it, 18 of those as well. 18 men he violated. So he is definitely going to get his ass beat in jail because y'all know how they feel about cops being locked up with prisoners, child. So let justice be served. Moving on. Now, we talked about Malcolm Jamal Warner's now widow. Okay. She has sued his mother and because she's saying that he signed off on something prior to his death where she was supposed to receive X amount of dollars. We covered this before. It looks like Malcolm Jamal Warner's widow gets $150,000 GoFundMe campaign as she fights for his estate. So she has sued his estate, including his mom, for withholding money. I don't know why she's suing the mom, but let's get into what it's saying. Wet my whistle, my throat is so dry. All right, so Malcolm Jamal Warner's widow and their 9-year-old daughter are receiving public support as a fight over the actor's estate continues. Destiny Rayo, Tanisha Warren's closet friend, closest friend to my closet friend. Closest friend. Damn, can I read today? Closest friend to my closet of 19 years. Because I was about to say, girl, you coming out the closet? What is this? Launched a GoFundMe Tuesday with a $150,000 goal. Rael says that Tanisha has stretched every resource that she has while grieving, homeschooling her daughter, and handling unexpected flooding at the family's home. Says that I know that she would never ask for this kind of support herself, so I am asking on her behalf. According to her friend, it said that Malcolm Jamal Warner died at 54 in an accidental drowning during Costa Rica family vacation in July of 2025. I read somewhere, not to get off topic too much, that she may have had something to do with his unaliving. I'm not sure, and I don't want to, it's what I heard, and it was from a very reputable source too that says that she knew the guy that was allegedly supposed to have been jumping in to help save him, that did not help save him because she was trying to get her hands on said money that he agreed to pay her if something were to happen to him. That's what it said. It said it's something suspicious going on. So I don't know. I'm gonna look more into that before I, talk about it more. But yeah, that's what I was reading. I was like, let me find out. So it said that Tanisha says that he planned to replace his 1996 estate plan and provide for her rather, and their daughter, but died rather before signing updated documents. Says that the widow is now pursuing claims involving his mother, Pamela Warren, who serves as successor trustee of the Warner Family Trust. It says that Tanisha alleges that Malcolm also agreed to obtain a $1 million life insurance policy naming her as the beneficiary, but never secured it. Why you can't? Well, I don't know. Rael also stressed that the fundraiser is not taking supporters to not asking supporters to choose sides. Instead, donations will help Tanisha maintain stability while she navigates single parenthood, grief, and unresolved estate proceedings. Baby, you might want to get a job too. I mean, I get it, you're grieving, but you might want to get a job too, right? Because other people have responsibilities as well. If he didn't get the life insurance policy, there's not shit you can do about that. He just didn't do it, right? He procrastinated, or maybe he didn't have time. Who knows? But you going after the mother because Malcolm Jamal Warner didn't do something he said he was going to do, and now you're out here assed out. I mean, what the mama got to do with it, right? He's no longer here, so they can't make him do it. You're going to have to figure out a plan B in terms of how you're going to move forward and take care of what you need to take care of. Now, if there is paperwork proving that you are to receive X amount of money from his, why is my eyelash getting on my nerve today? His estate, then you go for that. Get you an attorney and let them fish out what needs to be done and then move forward from that. But I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, GoFundMe, that's always the go-to, and there's nothing wrong with getting one if that's what you feel you need to do. But ultimately, this is like it's going to be a huge fight because Malcolm Jamal Warner's mom is really sitting on that money. So good luck, baby. Good luck. Let's get into this next topic. All right. Let's get into the next topic. Y'all, I'm kind of sleepy and tired this morning. Child, I hope this day goes by so fast. Oh my God. According to the Girls Are Fighting, let's get into this update for Sidney Starr, who we know is locked up for being a pedo with a young boy who she lured, I guess, to a hotel room and tried to commit sexual acts, and also tried to pay this minor to be quiet and not tell on said person. Okay, so Sidney Starr makes plea for release after a Georgia arrest, says that she's not a flight risk. Okay. Said that Sidney Starr is making a push to get back home. The reality TV personality has reportedly asked a Georgia judge to set a reasonable bond and allow her to be released as her legal situation plays out. You don't need to be out because you're dangerous. You out here messing with minors. No, ma'am or sir. Okay. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, Starr argues that she isn't a flight risk and should not have to remain behind bars while the case moved forward. It says that she also reportedly points to her lack of criminal history and her ties to Chicago as reasons that she should be allowed to return home. My thing is, even if you're not a flight risk, you are a risk of being out on the streets and doing what you did again, because obviously you like children, right? And obviously being a pedo is a serious crime, right? And then you're trying to pay said person not to tell on you, which means that you could do this shit again, right? You are very dangerous. So you should sit where you're sitting. Starr says that she works in television and claims that she is indignant and meaning that she cannot afford a large bond and is asking the court to consider a more affordable amount. Now, the latest moves come after Starr's arrest earlier this month in Hateville, Georgia. She has remained in custody since then. She is scheduled to appear in Fulton County Superior Court August 25th. That is approaching. They're asking, does she deserve a bond? I say no. I say no bond. Sid, your court date is coming up on the 25th. That's right around the corner. Sit your ass there until then and reflect on why the fuck you did what you did. All right. I have no chill when it comes to child pedos, and that's exactly what the fuck you are. So let's move along, and that's your karma for how you did Chingy and everybody else that you fucked over in your life. All right. So sit your ass right the fuck there. I have no sympathy for your ass. All right, moving on. Fuck a bond. Let's get into Clarissa Shields out here claiming Papoose' kids now. Okay, she's somebody's stepmama. Girl, sit your ass down out here with your Remy wig on. Still out here trying to look like Remy. That's the same hair color that Remy was just rocking. And here your ass go. I'm convinced that Clarissa Shields does follow Remy Ma in every single solitary move, style that she makes. Here come Clarissa. All right, so fans accuse Papoose' daughter, Dejanay Mackey, of flip-flopping after she befriended Clarissa Shields despite her past ties with Remy Ma. Let's get into what Clarissa had to say, and we're going to hear from Papoose' daughter, Dejanay. What is that, Dejanay? Let's get into a shout out to Live Bites.
He showed up and he had kids. His kids is my step kids. He just showed up and he had kids. His kids is my step kids. Joint?
Yes, let's go.
They be mad about nothing. Girl, it's my stepdaughter. What the fuck you want me to do about it? He just showed up and he had kids. His kids is my step kids.
Wait, did you make a video? Yes, these people call me. What y'all call me? A flip flopper?
Y'all ready to blow this joint?
Yes, let's go.
They be mad about nothing. Girl, it's my stepdaughter. What the fuck you want me to do about it?
So people are calling Papoose' daughter a flip-flopper, meaning that she was, calling Remy mom and all up on Remy. And of course, Remy was helping take care of her financially as well during the time that Remy and Papoose were together. And now that they've split up and Papoose is finagling over here with Clarissa Shields, now the daughter is over there giving the same treatment that she gave to Remy. And a lot of people have a problem with it. I don't know. I don't really care like that, but y'all can sound off on what y'all think, because they're calling her a flip-flopper. And Clarissa saying, oh, these are my stepkids, child. She is really trying to get into her role of being somebody's damn stepmama as a side piece. Girl, go off. Moving on. It's a hot mess. Hot mess. You ain't step nothing till you get that ring on your finger. You just a side chick. Okay, a side chick who needs a step to the side. You're talking about a step mama, girl. You need to step to the side. Moving on, Live Bites has updated. Khaotic's warrant outlines allegations of non-consensual assault. Y'all check this out. According to Docket Diva, shout out to her because she does stay on her shit over there. According to the warrant, they're saying Khaotic is accused of using his hand to penetrate with a P the alleged victim's sexual organ without her consent. They said that the alleged incident occurred in the early morning hours of December 24th, 2025, right before Christmas. You were being a pedo right before fucking Christmas. So it sounds like early morning you went in there and your ass wasn't supposed to be there, and you stuck your hand in places you were not supposed to stick them in unconsensually. And now that's why your ass has this warrant and your ass is locked up right now. So you nasty bastard. Let's continue on. All right. It says, as previously reported exclusively by the Docket Diva, shout out again to her, Khaotic was extradited from Florida to Georgia after being arrested on a fugitive warrant tied to an out-of-state extradition request. He was held in Miami-Dade County for 30 days before being extradited to Georgia. It goes on to say that Of course, y'all know Phaedra Parks from Real Housewives of Atlanta is representing him, and said that Parks filed a motion requesting a bond hearing, arguing Khaotic is not a flight risk and that bond should be reasonable. So we're having to wait, I guess, to see if he will get a bond. Phaedra has filed that on his behalf, but Khaotic, you cannot be out here touching people without their consent. I don't care how famous you think you are. When a person says no, or if, say, a person is sleeping and you go in there and just stick your hand in there, I don't care if they allowed you to get the booty last night. If you just go in there and touch someone without their permission, that can be a crime. Well, it is a crime, right? Yeah, that's a crime. You get my permission to touch me, what you doing? Moving on. Faith Evans is being sued out here, you guys. Faith Evans is being sued. Let's get into why. All right. I love me some Faith Evans, some music. All right. I did not like that she married Stevie J. I think that's probably one of the worst decisions she ever made in life, marrying Stevie J. But hey, let's get into it. Biggie's ex-manager defeats Faith Evans in court after the rapper's late mother, Valetta Wallace, named him sole trustee. Okay, so Wayne Barrow won a battle over the Notorious B.I.G.'s legacy after a judge ruled against Faith Evans in the dispute. Now, it says in the song 10 Crack Commandments from the Notorious B.I.G.'s released album, what is the Life After Death album, it says that Christopher Wallace, presently caution said to keep your family and business completely separated. The judgment begins rather, said that after Wallace's tragic death, however, his mother and widow did exactly the opposite, forming Notorious B.I.G. LLC, the company under Delaware law to manage the late rapper's intellectual property. Said that this litigation was perhaps the inevitable result. Said to be for her passing, Valetta Wallace, which is Biggie's mom, named Barrow, sole trustee, replacing grandson CJ, which is Faith's son, Wallace. It says that Barrow claims that Evans described a presumably angered, blocked his rights. Described as Barrow claimed Evans described as presumably angered, blocked his rights. Let me read it right, child. Why my reading ain't going off like it needs to this morning? Said that Wayne is feeling vindicated and said that we obtained a total victory in a dispute that never should have happened, according to the lawyer. Said that Wayne goes back with the family for decades, and said that Mama Wallace wanted Wayne to steward the legacy of Notorious B.I.G. after she was gone, and he now will be able to do that. Said that he knows that it's a very important task, and he's looking forward to fulfilling Mama Wallace's wishes in that regard. Said that CJ's lawsuit alleges that Valetta was inappropriately influenced by Barrow. So it sounds like Faith's son sued Biggie's mom, which is his grandmother. That's nasty work, right? And it all has to do with money and rights to Biggie's music and everything that he owned after he passed away. Of course, you know, his mom did step up and help grow his estate from a very small amount to millions. And it looks like Faith, I think, was also trying to help manage that. But obviously they went after her and they won. So sad to hear that for Faith, okay, because she does have kids with him, but they'll figure it out, child. Moving right along. Let's get into this. We talked about Peter Thomas yesterday. Let's get into this next part of the interview where he mentions Cynthia Bailey and throws a little shade too. Let's get into that. According to the Hollywood Pest, said that Peter Thomas' latest comments about his ex-wife Cynthia Bailey have fans questioning where the two really stand. Now, during his recent interview with Carlos King, Peter admitted that he's surprised that Cynthia has managed to remain on the Real Housewives of Atlanta for as long as she has without him. Who the fuck are you? Why she can't be on there without you? Said that he also commented on Cynthia being careful with her money, saying that she counts her pennies, and suggested she's only now starting to stand up for herself more. Sound like you've been sitting back watching her when you got to go whole girlfriend. Why you still watching Cynthia, and you still owe her thousands of dollars while you talking about she counts her pennies? She need to be counting the ones that you owe her, bitch. All right? Yeah, pay this lady. Why you sitting back stalking her? Said that while some of Peter's comments could be taken as observations from someone who knows Cynthia well, the overall tone has left some viewers feeling like there may be a little bitterness behind his word. He is bitter. He's bitter because she left him. He's bitter because she sued him for her money. He's bitter because all of the money that he did take from her and open up businesses, that shit failed. And he's bitter being that she's still being on the show getting a check and she's still relevant on the show as well. without him. So the reaction is especially interesting considering Cynthia appeared on Peter's podcast in 2024, where the couple finally sat down together and discussed their marriage, divorce, and life after their relationship. It said the Soul Patrollers said that was Peter simply keeping it real about his ex-wife, or did some of those comments sound a little bitter? I think he's bitter. Let's get into what he had to say.
Are you surprised that she is still a part of the show?
Yeah, she don't know how to let go of shit like that. She counts her pennies. Come on, you know Cynthia.
Oh,
you know Cynthia,
and okay. I live.
Yeah, and I don't blame her.
No, but my point is, let's be real. Everyone counted her out when you and her divorce and when her and Nene friendship ended. They all said, without Peter and Nene, you're nothing. So I will say, I am proud that she is showing people she can stand on her own 2 feet. Are you?
No, she is.
I know, but
I am proud.
Okay.
I am proud of her. Yes, I am proud.
Okay.
I don't watch the show. I don't, but when I see clips from it, because I see clips on my Instagram all the time and feed on Facebook, and I'm looking at her, I'm like, oh shit, nigga know how to talk now. She know how to stand up for herself now. That shit is dope.
No, she's
but
doing,
what's this? Year 2009 and we're in 2026. Come on,
17 years later. No,
17 years later.
She's doing an amazing job. So look, there are rumors that you and Todd Tucker are doing a reality show together.
Oh, wow.
Is that true?
Okay, now I did an interview with Michelle Brown. And Todd had told me that he wanted to do something with the guys. And when I was on it, because Michelle is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
So I was laying in my bed in a halfway house. All right. And it's still prison, by the way. Half a house is prison. And when I was laying in my bed and doing the interview, I said, yo, me and Todd said, she says it's true that the romance. I said, yeah, it is.
Are you surprised that she is still a part of the show?
Yeah, she don't know how to let go of shit like that. She counts her pennies. So come on, you know.
Sounds like Peter is still checking for Cynthia. I mean, again, I don't understand why he would care what Cynthia is doing at this point, because they are no longer married. And I feel like Cynthia has decided, to move on with her life. She can still be on the show if that's what she chooses to do. She is there by way of a friend on the show. It sounds like Peter is trying to get back on some type of reality show because he misses being on the show as well, Patricia. Shout out to Nene Leakes. That's what she called his ass when he was on the show, because he stayed in women's business. And you being a messy bitch on this damn interview right now, still talking about somebody who ain't even checking for you. You were a nightmare in Cynthia's life because you damn near had this woman broke to where she almost had to file for bankruptcy because you were bleeding her dry financially. Like, even from the start, even when you guys were getting married, y'all saw the whole wedding special. Like, her family did not want her to marry you because you were a financial burden to this lady. And then fast forward years later, you still owe her thousands of dollars, but you got your ass on a podcast still talking shit about her and throwing major shade. You need to be throwing that money her way. Like, she originally dropped a lawsuit against your ass where she was suing you because she know your broke ass ain't got it. She gonna spend more money going after you trying to get her money because she know you don't have it. Like, move on. You got a whole new young chick who now I heard signed off for you to help get this new bar that your ass got open now. So you own to bleeding the next person dry. And still talking about somebody that ain't talking about you. It's water under the bridge at this point. She don't want to be around you. She don't want to be with you. It's weird to me. If you're trying to be on another show, focus on that. Let Cynthia do what she do, right? It's none of your business how she's from Huntsville. Another ratchet show from Huntsville. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. Shout out to Sky Chase Entertainment. I didn't even know this show was even on, y'all. Let's get into it. So Nextville is called Nextville. Has anyone watched this? Nextville Season 2 premiering exclusively on 8/23 of 2026, 7 p.m. Looks like on YouTube. So it's some type of show that they have. Let's get into it.
It's your girl Archie, baby. Please say the motherfucking baby, and I'm back for season 2. Hustle to a million, roll up with the Henny, lady from the city, cause we with the nitty gritty, oh. Now you hold it all the way. Oh my gosh. Say it's mine if I say so. Hey, you guys, we're the Kelseys. Hustle till you get it back, get it right back, get it back, get it back, get it right back. I say it's mine if I say so. I keep fussy around like it's tic-tac-toe.
Too much music for me. I don't want to edit this shit out. Next chapter is called Nextville. Have anyone ever watched it? They're on season 2, obviously. It looks like it's showing on YouTube and not on a regular like TV station. So it looks like they're trying to grow it maybe to where a television production will pick it up. But right now it is on YouTube. So if you guys, I guess you're into any other type of ratchet show, looks like, check it out. It's called Nextville. Okay, moving right along. We always like to do new show alerts. I've never even heard of it until I scrolled across today. All right, let's get into Carlos King, honey, where he says his show creation, which is Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, we all know who sat down and pitched the original show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, to Carlos King. Of course, he named it Love and Marriage Huntsville, but originally Melody and Martel sat down with Carlos King to say, hey, we have this show idea of this, this, and this with couples and building and da-da-da-da. Carlos put Melody and Martel on ice for almost 2 years, and they came back. He had a whole show idea of what he wanted the show to be about, the direction he wanted it to be. Pretty much took their whole entire idea. I mean, he's known to do that on several other people as well. I mean, this is what he does. He steals shows and turn them into his own damn shows and patented the shows and get all the paperwork and all that shit together and make it his own. Right? There was a whole lawsuit between him and Melody about this damn show. He apparently won the lawsuit, I hear. And he didn't want to give Melody any type of rights to the show. It sounds like y'all know also Melody did an interview where she says that she would never ever in life work with Carlos King again. So it sounds like there may be some bad blood between the two of them. But Carlos says God is good. Thank you to AAFCA for honoring my creation, Love and Marriage Huntsville, as the first ever recipient of the Best Reality Series Award. He said, I share this honor with the entire cast, crew, and network. Tune in to the new season Saturday, September the 12th on TV. Now, a lot of people are roasting and toasting Carlos in the comments about him bringing Ariane on this season. A lot of people don't like it. It's a catch-22 for me. I'm looking at it in both ways. It's fucked up that she's coming on the show, but do I feel like it's going to bring traffic to the show a little bit? I feel like they did it for shock value to try to get others to come on the show. Originally, Carlos said that he would never, ever work with Ariane or have her on his show because she's very disrespectful. She was telling things on the show. She was, being very disrespectful towards Carlos' production and all the stuff that was going on between she and Martel. It was a lot going on. Carlos vowed to never, ever have her on his platform, and voila, she's here. So I don't know. I've been looking at a lot of comments because comments tell you a lot of things about what's going on here. But Carlos appears to think that this is a great idea, that it's a great thing, but a lot of people don't seem to think so. And a lot of people saying they're blacking out. They're not going to watch. It's fucked up that he would, I don't know, just, I guess, jeopardize his morals, if he has any, to have a side chick on the show and parade her around on the show when the show is about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, it's given that they're saying that Carlos don't care about nothing but ratings because he's bringing her on the show. I've been looking at a lot of comments, and they just really ain't feeling that shit. But let's get into it. Obviously, Destiny was there. Look at him with his little brooch on, child. Destiny was there. I know Destiny just lost her father, so she's back outside, honey, okay? She's back outside. I didn't mean to like that. All right. Yeah, let me take my like back. Fuck out of here. So that's them. Destiny, she's sticking close to Carlos, honey, because she want to make sure she get that check. So as you guys can see there, I don't know how this show keeps getting honored because the ratings are not good, but I don't know. When somebody must be paying somebody under the table. What do y'all think about that? Let me know. The people are roasting him, and they're roasting Martel as well. Let's get into Martel because he has called Melody Cherie out and threw major shade, okay? And the people had a lot to say about that. We're going to look at some comments about that as well. Martel has stepped out and has some things to say because people are not feeling Ariane being on this show. He's not getting the reaction that he thought he would get by announcing that Ariane would be on the show. As you guys can see, Martel was very nervous whenever he sat on the platform when they put the trailer out for Love and Marriage Huntsville. He looked very nervous. You guys can see his whole body language, his whole stance as he was sitting there introducing Ariane to be on the show. People are not feeling it. He's not getting the love he thought that he would get. He's not getting the reaction he thought he would get. A lot of people are still saying that it's fucked up that you would bring your side piece who you wrecked your marriage for on this damn platform. They're not feeling it, but Martel has some things to say. Shout out to No Chaser. This person asked Carter, says, and this is why Melody left, because she knew that they were bringing on the woman that destroyed her family. Said that hope she's still getting her EP check like Mariah from Married to Medicine. Martel, of course, y'all know he's lurking in the comments. He wants to see what people are saying and thinking after this trailer for Love and Marriage Huntsville dropped, to see the reaction. And he's not getting a great outcome on that, but he does be lurking, and he has responded by saying at Ask Carter, no, she didn't, or she just didn't want to finally be in the hot seat with her married security guard boyfriend, which we know to be Jason. Said that no, she's not getting those EP checks anymore, but I am. And if I was Melody, I would spin the motherfucking block and take my ass right the fuck down to the courthouse and put your ass on child support. If you're on social media bragging about your pockets being the way they are, you getting EP checks and a check from the show, yeah, you should be paying child support for 4 children. Get into that, because according to what Melody was saying, you couldn't even feed your motherfucking kids. She got to bring the kids over there, drop them off, and she got to bring food because you don't have none in the house. But you got food to take Ariane everywhere, get her hair done, nails, well, not nails done because the nails won't done. But you got money to do everything else you want to do, and you're on social media bragging about you getting EP checks and all of this. So, bitch, yes, put some of those EP checks towards your damn kids and do what you need to do, right? You shouldn't be waking your kids up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, taking them from one state to the next for no damn tennis tournaments because you don't want to spend money on no damn hotel, talking about you going to drive back the next day. Yeah, I heard about that shit. That's fucked up. Your daughter played tennis, and I hear you drove to a whole nother state and had them kids up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning just to wake them back up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning to go right back to said tennis match versus getting a hotel. But you getting EP checks, you getting a check from the damn show, but you don't want to spend money on your kids. You don't want your kids on the show, but you bring your side bitch on the show to get a check. You blocking your kid. Let me remind you, Martel, of the fucked up bullshit that you doing. Right? And Ariane, you should feel away because they didn't even think about you. Production didn't even think enough of you to show your face. They showed your motherfucking shadow. They didn't show your face. They showed your shadow. That's just how much they think of you. Martel really thinks this is a flex. And again, he's using Ariane to get a reaction out of Melody. That's what the fuck this is. We all know it. Everybody on the outside looking in. It's not the reaction you thought you were going to get, Martel. It might bring some ratings. But ultimately, everybody see you as this moist, bitter, bitch-ass motherfucking nigga out here still. Sorry. Y'all got to keep it 1,000. Let me read what he had to say again. No, she just didn't want to finally be in the hot seat with her married security guard boyfriend. Said that no, she's not getting those EP checks anymore, but I am. So my thing is this, Martel. You guys are going into 7 or so years being divorced. I'm not sure why you still clocking Melody's coochie mouths and worrying about who she fucking ducking with and whoever she's with. It doesn't matter anymore. You've been fucking around with Ariane while you were married to this lady. Now she decided to move on with her life with whoever she chooses, whether it's Jason, Rayson, I don't give a fuck who, right? At this point, it doesn't matter. You guys are both single. You can do what you want to do. Whoever she's fucking is nobody's business. I don't really care, right? I don't really care. Whoever this Jason guy is, I hear he has a wife. It ain't my fucking business. It's her life. If that's what she wants to do, I don't clock people coochie mouths. But Martel, you've been on this same stance for years now. And my thing is, Ariane, you should be tired of being used. We see the stress on you, girl, because you don't look like you used to look. Miss, I'm that girl. Right? Yeah, you kind of not that girl anymore. Because, girl, you look stressed the fuck out. You look old in the face. You look like Martel been taking you through there. You do. You really do. Why do you care what she's doing? Every chance you get, y'all went to court. Here you were. You done got in your car, get ready to leave. You done spin the block to come back around and say something to this lady about who you think she's dating. It's none of your business anymore. When she tried to stay with you, have a whole nother child, and still keep her marriage knowing you was a fuck nigga out here, you was still on your bullshit. And I feel like you didn't think this woman was going to walk away and leave. And when she decided to do so, you thought she was joking. You kept asking, you're not going to divorce me, are you? You're not going to divorce me, are you? So you think you can still be balls deep in bitches out here, and this woman going to stay and risk her health, being embarrassed and crying because your ass cannot commit after you took vows to be a husband to her. Like, fuck out of here, Martel. And I'm not saying this thing is one-sided because it's a marriage. People do things. We saw things on both sides. We got to be fair here. But bottom line is you guys decided to divorce, and that's what the fuck it is. Martel, if you're going to be with Ariane, do that. I'm sure Melody doesn't give a fuck, or she would have stayed to fight for her marriage, right? She gave this bitch to you. She let you go. She sent you back to the streets. Why are you still throwing subliminals? Why are you still doing these attacks? Why are you still responding? If that's what you want Ariane to be on the show, to show your real life, which is what you asked Carlos to do. You said, show my real life or I'm leaving. So now you did this little idle threat because we know you ain't leaving because you ain't got shit else going on. You ain't building shit. You ain't making money nowhere else. And the places you were trying to build, that shit ain't going nowhere because you just got your builder's license and we see how you build. But bottom line is, Martel, you are a fucked up, bitter individual who need to get your shit together and stop focusing on someone who's not focusing on you. This shit is really starting to be annoying, right? You and Ariane, I feel like you only keep her around in order to antagonize Melody. Because you ain't married her yet. The only thing you gave her is 2 aborted children and a child that's here, right? And you didn't even want that one because you asked her to abort Knox as well. So let's be all the way fucking clear. You didn't want Knox. You asked her to abort him, and she chose to keep him because she thought that would keep you. Am I correct? Why steal the subliminals? Why steal the shots? Like, let this shit go. Let's look at some comments to see what the other people have to say. I know I can't be the only one that's sick and tired of this bullshit, right? Let this shit go, Martel. Let she go. He said, Martel is so worried about Mel and her cat, 6 years, and he's still not let go. I said the same thing. So concerned with what she got going on while he has a whole big back billy goat right beside him. Boom, read, girl. Said he's not getting those checks either. His checks are going to the IRS. Ooh. The bookies and anybody else that he might owe. Said he needs that billy goat for a paycheck. I keep saying he pimping the shit out of her. That's the only reason why he want her on the show, to get some extra money. He gonna take probably most, if not all, of that fucking check. She's so stupid. Said I bet he's still sitting in that bedroom sitting in that bedroom on the bottom of the hill in his funeral truck waiting to stalk his ex. Ooh. Yeah, girl, say. Said, I see Martel is controlling and manipulating Ariane, a.k.a. Coleslaw. She can't think past him. Said, she puts me in the mind of her pimp. See? I don't even know y'all. And y'all, we got the same mindset. I swear he pimping the shit out of her. It's giving like he's her handler or something, right? She sit beside him. When I saw her yesterday when they showed the clip, I said, it's giving like he's her handler. Y'all know how it is when a person is being trafficked and they feel like they love their trafficker. They're in love with their trafficker. Kind of how R. Kelly was with his girls. They didn't know they were in a fucked up situation. That's my boyfriend. That's what it gives with Ariane. Like, you don't know that you are being put in a situation, because didn't Marceau even say that Martel had other men running trains on you? Bitch, you being trafficked. All right? We're watching a trafficking situation on our TV screens. Do I need to call this shit in? Stockholm Syndrome is a motherfucker, because that's what this is. Ariane Curry, you got Stockholm Syndrome because you've been doing this shit for well over a decade. And because a nigga buy you a car that got repossessed, because a nigga buy you braces that didn't fix your teeth, because a nigga gave you 3 babies, 2 that you sent to the sky, bitch, get the fuck out of here. At some point, let me help wake you up, girl. Okay? Can you hear them snaps? Let me help you, girl. Yes! Motherfucker, it's a Pied Piper in here. Blow your horn. Niggas a Pied Piper in here. This person says, I like both Melody and Martel. Girl, bye. See, a pick me. Pick me's, I have nothing for y'all. What did you guys say? It says that the fact remains Ariane for years knowingly carried on an affair with this woman's husband and playing an instrumental part in the disturbance of their family. Melody and Martel as a power couple pitched the show and did. We just talked about that. Then we said it. So just on that alone, said that no one who was instrumental in creating a show, side piece, mistress, or side lover should be brought on that show. Said that they brought to light. Correct. Said, I don't care. It's wrong. She doesn't deserve to eat on that show. All right. You still a little, I like both Melody and Martel. You still giving side piece vibes to me, but we'll go ahead and take that comment. All right. Thank you. This person here said that Martel is so obsessed with Melody is scary. You mean to tell me that on the day that his woman made her debut on Love and Marriage Huntsville that he is commenting, talking about Mel, in the comments talking about Mel. Boom. I'm telling y'all, he only brought her on this show for a reaction for Melody. Everything Martel does in reaction to Ariana Curry is to antagonize Melody. He wants to antagonize her to come back. He wants her to come back no matter what. He is going to harass her until she give in and come back. That's his plan. He wants her to come back, kind of how Ralph was doing with Drew. It's sick. It's sick, y'all. Said, why isn't he posting about how excited he is about Coleslaw coming on the show? Ain't said one thing. Matter of fact, ain't no pictures of her on none of his social media platforms. This your woman, but you won't post her? Why? Why? This is your woman. You won't propose to her. You won't post her. You really won't be seen out in public with. And when you do you be hiding. Because the last time I did see a picture or video of you guys, you had a hat on and you kept pulling it down like this, like you didn't want people to know it was you, Martel. You a fuck nigga. All right. Said he needs a check. She's good. Tenderoni at his 3-piece at that. Said, and he's still broke. Said he is just mad that he can't bother her. Said that he's her bodyguard and you can't harass her like you want. So to just leave her alone and marry that bird. Said he's just mad that she don't want him no more. And Coleslaw is sad because why would someone be so worried about his ex? Right. Thank you. Said Martel is such a sassy little queen. Child, he is that. Said he is so obsessed. Coleslaw should be mad that he is always worried about who Melody is with. Right. Because that would be my question. Why the fuck you care about who she with? You supposed to be with me. Why you care about who she fucking? Like, get out of here. Said his parents have a lot to answer for, acting like one queen. Girl, bye. Said it's none of his business who Melody is with. Says she's single and will never be with him again. Said poster boy for a bitch ass nigga. All of that. Said he stayed beefing with women. That he barely go back and forth with men. Right. Said right because when Marceau said something to him about I'm better than you, I'm always better than you, he got up and walked off. Right? But he'll stand there and scream and yell and nail face, and he'll scream and yell at Melody. But when it comes to a man, oh, he ain't about to do that. Said, even if she did, said that Ninja, you got caught, not her. Ooh, okay. Yes, you better let him know. You better let him know. All right. She won't out here getting pregnant by multiple people. You done knocked Ariana up multiple times and tried to slick shade that shit and gave her money from your wife's business. You and your wife's business. You done took money from you and your wife's business and your kids' mouth to abort children to avoid being caught. Right? You didn't go to the hospital when Ariana had Knox because you were mad that she would not abort that child. You wouldn't even allow her to give Knox your last name. Let's be 1,000 here, Martel. That's how I know you ain't serious about this shit. But you said, okay, since she won't leave me alone and get the fuck out of the way so I can be back with my real family, I'm going to use the shit out of you. And that's what you doing. That's what you doing. She don't even realize she's being used. She's so happy to be in the spotlight that she don't even realize she's being used. You'll throw her a little bit of trinkets and a little couple dollars over there. Okay, so she'll stick around and still continue to carry on your bullshit. But what type of respectable woman would be with a man who have other men come in and jump up and down on them, right? And then keep you around to make their ex-wife jealous because he really want to be back with her. He will never post you. He will never be serious about you, right? Girl, I ain't never seen no shit as dumb as this. I've never seen no shit as dumb as this. But he is lurking in comments and responding. And you will hold moist bitch-ass nigga for doing that. Let's remind you guys, okay, of what Martel really thought he was doing. I'm gonna play the clip again because he really thought he was flexing right here. Shout out to 395 watching. We almost got 400 in here. Thank y'all so much for being here. All right, let's get into why he thought he was flexing on this damn show. Nigga, you not flexing. I mean, am I gonna watch the shit? I'm gonna get a bag off of it. You damn sure right. I'm gonna get a bag off of it. I'm gonna watch this train wreck. I sure am. And I'm gonna drag y'all motherfucking asses every single episode. Right? Kimmy, you gonna get it too. Yes, you gonna get it too. Maurice, you gonna get it too. Scott, every one of the Scotts gonna get it, right? Aria, I'm dragging your ass too. Carlos, you gonna get thrown in there too. I got some for you too. All y'all asses gonna get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a bag and drag. I'm gonna make a bag and motherfucking drag this season. So get ready. All right, let's get into it.
You guys just agree to $90 a square foot. You ain't got to be thinking about certain things that you guys not even familiar with.
D-Face is the only builder at the table. Been in this thing for 20 years. I'm simply better than you.
Okay, bro.
See how he walking out? I'm simply better than you. He wanted him to have a conversation or a confrontation, rather. I can't even say a man right here. But you walk it off. You won't do that. But you stand there and screaming holler. Now, if that was Melody that said that, oh, he's standing there and screaming holler a whole damn episode.
We're trying to elevate the neighborhood. We lost a damn house.
Are y'all joking?
He better not ever say he better than me at nothing. I have a plan. It's called Wildly Successful Monster. High school go, man. Yes. University said, hey, I don't think school's for you right now.
At the end of the day, Maurice, maybe you're not the best guy to teach him.
Martel, he stepped out his marriage, he cheated. She was pregnant.
I mean, how can you just mess your family up, huh? What made you want a relationship with a married man?
This girl came in and messed up that family. That's my best friend.
I thought he's Destiny's best friend.
Now, I meant to say this when I covered this the last time. Now, originally when they had this little some type of event where you and Chris Fletcher went and Martel was there with Ariana, all right? That's when Martel had on that fake ass Fendi jacket and Ariana was looking like Celie from the motherfucking Color Purple, all right? Now, you were upset because people were saying, why are you over here introducing yourself to Coleslaw and you're supposed to be Melody's friend, right? Why are you introducing yourself like you're trying to get to know Coleslaw? Why are y'all sitting together? Why are y'all commingling together? You got so upset because pictures were circulating around and you said, oh no, Martel brought this girl over to me. I didn't ask to be introduced to her. You happen to be filming with her this season, right? You all up in her face this season. You were sitting on damn live. You couldn't wait to go live, Nell, to clear this shit up because you did not want it to be named that you were finagling with Ariana Coleslaw Curry, right? That's amazing to me how you guys are just all so happy to film with her this season, right? Tisha, she done talked about you and Marceau's marriage. She just recently said that you are allowing Marceau to cheat in peace. It's so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me, Nell, that you all up in Ariana's face on this damn show when you were so mad. You were sitting on live looking like a fucking Thundercat with your hair all over your head, trying to explain away them damn pictures and how you were spotted out in Ariana's face, shaking her hand, introducing yourself. Whole time you were mad talking about why is Melody shunning you and why she ain't speaking to you. Bitch, that's why. Because you doing one thing in her face and behind her back in the damn side chick face. I wouldn't want to speak to your ass either.
I think there has been some feelings developed between Martel and Destiny.
If I had $1 million to bet, have Martel and Destiny mess around, my money's going towards that. Give me my payout.
I never had interest in Destiny like that.
You tried to put your son in Maverick school and he didn't get in. And talk about my son.
Get out the way because this is about to get ugly.
Let's go.
Love and Marriage Huntsville. New season, Saturday, September 12th, 8/7 Central.
Fucking mess. So yeah, Martel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill him with this, boy. When they see this trailer, oh yeah. Who child? That's why he been in them comments. Martel been reading comments and he is pissed that people are not accepting. He's like, okay, we're gonna give it some time. I feel like he didn't have her on the show before because maybe it was too soon. He felt like, okay, it's been some time now. It's been years now. People can't still feel that way about her. And to your surprise, Martel, boom, they still hate that bitch. They are roasting her in the comments and calling her every name in the book. And they're calling you the same shit too, if not worse. So yeah, they're not feeling you. Let's move along though. All right, so yesterday we talked about, let's get into some Bell Collective tea. Yesterday we talked about this girl who has been seen on Bell Collective talking about Latrice Rogers. Shout out to the 411 watching me. All right. So let's get into it. This girl, Shantae, did an interview, all right, with Bro Chat. Shout out to them. Mitch, that's the homie, all right? Of course, she had a lot of things to say about several people on the show, but she really was more focused on Latrice Rogers. She put out there that Latrice Rogers had 8 abortions. I'm not sure why you are clocking her coochie mouths either, but it sounds like they had some tension or whatever between the two of them. She decided to put Latrice Rogers' business out there. We're going to look at Latrice Rogers' response because she has responded now. But I'm going to play for you guys again for those of you that did not get to see what was said originally in said interview. She was being real nasty and saying some really nasty things, but she was saying that originally Latrice had some things to say about her daughter, her being Shantae, because something about her daughter passed away. It sounds like it was something tragically that happened, and Latrice may have chimed in or something, but she came back, child, windmilling in the damn interview here and had a lot of things to say. So let's go ahead and replay it so y'all can hear what was said. Shout out to Reality Rundown. Let's go.
While Tamara was saying, I said something about her daughter, Latrice brought up my daughter. But you don't see that in the reunion.
Oh.
When my daughter passed away, it was a high-profile case. I sat right there and I said, what did you say? Because I need you to repeat that. And she repeated it. I said, that is funny coming from somebody that's actually trying to have a baby. I said, but why don't you worry about those 8 abortions that you had?
Oh.
So Latrice said something about your daughter who has passed. She said something about your daughter at the reunion?
Yes. The mics that they put on us are very sensitive.
Oh my God, don't tell me that. What happened? Jennifer, are you serious?
The mic picks up nothing.
Guys, can we please hit the like button? My mods are letting me know we only have 142 likes and I got 400 people watching me. I do not want to stop my show because we're almost to the end of it. Let's go ahead and hit the like. I know you guys are a lot of you guys are in the bushes trying to be nosy because you see the thumbnail. You want to see what kind of tea is going to be spilled. That's fine. You're welcome to stay, but please hit the like button to support the video and push it into the algorithm. All right? Thank you.
Because nobody's on that phone. And let's be clear.
Oh my God. They never played her dad's words.
Nobody heard anything.
Are you expecting any support from anyone in the collective during this legal battle against Tamara?
Yes. Your mind goes to, oh, I know it's Tisha. Oh, I know it's Marie. If you had a blood clot surgery, why are you walking around in lubricant? Teresa's scared too because, you know, Cliff is my cousin.
What? Jackson is small now.
Why?
All right, so let's get into Latrice Rogers' response. Latrice is also on Love and Marriage. Not Love and Marriage, let's be honest. Damn, Latrice is on Bell Collective, okay? Another one of Carlos' shows. So let's get into her response because she responded. I knew she was going to see that damn interview and say something because Latrice is a responder, okay? And she will fight you too, I hear. Latrice is for the streets, girl. She's for the streets. Don't get in. Don't be twisted by this demeanor on TV. Latrice will put paws upon you. Okay, she's a little ratchet. But let's get into it. Okay, shout out to No Chaser. And I said during the No Chaser TV's exclusive interview with Latrice, Tamra slammed Shantae's claims, questioning the validity of the phone call regarding her father's death. Okay, ooh, child, this is gonna be good. All right, let's get into it. Shout out to No Chaser.
You said that you made up the whole thing about your father, girl.
Yep, the phone call. I don't know about the father, but the phone
call about your father. Because what was it? Because it wasn't on speakerphone?
The mics that they put on us are very sensitive.
Oh my God, don't tell me that. What happened? Jennifer, are you serious?
The mic picks up nothing because nobody's on that phone. And let's be clear.
Oh my God. They never played her dad's words.
Nobody heard anything.
With all due respect, from what Shantae is saying, and I can't even believe I'm co-signing her. Usually in scenes like this, if there's some type of audio or something being played, usually production will put the closed caption up so that we will be able to hear what's being said because it's being said in that scene, right? They want all of that type of tea to be put out there. So even if we can't hear with our ears what's being said audibly, they'll put it up closed caption on the screen so that you will be able to hear or read what's being said in said conversation because they want to capture all of that, right? Or else why would you answer the phone on camera if you didn't want that to be on camera, right? So
the stupidest I've ever heard.
I said that.
Because what are they going to do? Say, excuse me, we know you guys have been at the hospital for weeks, but Timber, can you ask your sister who's not our talent while she was in one of her most vulnerable moments? She can sign a release for her audio? They think that the production is that insensitive? This is insane. Anybody that believes that is dumb as hell. That's crazy. You think they that insensitive? Like they're gonna contact my sister and say, "Oh, can we use that audio? We know you were vulnerable. We know you were all of these things, but we just want to call you and say, can we use the audio? Can you sign a release for your audio? And even though you're not our talent, and we know you guys are going through some things. What? I actually respect them for not even playing her or even contacting to play her. I respect them for that.
All right, I'm going to call you back afterwards, girl.
All right, girl.
All right. Oh, I think Tampa.
Little West Side Town popped out.
So now I want to watch this whole entire interview because I feel like it may be some more tea that was spilled here that we didn't get to see right here. So it said in one of the most fiery interviews, shut up, of the year, said that Latrice Rogers called her friends and fellow Bell Collective castmate Tamara Cherie to address the claims made by Shantae Hill in a recent interview with Bro Chat. I don't think Shantae should come back to the show because, like, what is your purpose, right? What is your purpose? First of all, you're supposed to be cousins to Cliff, who is married to Latrice. Like, that's hella messy right there alone. Cliff should tell Shantae to shut the fuck up. Like, that's my wife. You should not be on the show trying to make my wife look crazy, right? Cliff needs to check your ass. Y'all know Cliff do love to check a bitch or two because he do be putting hands on women. Now, I'm not saying he need to put his hands on Shantae, right? Because he already got 2 other cases where he did that too, down into his little bar or whatever. But he does need to check Shantae and tell her she needs to, you here with it, we need you here. Said that nothing was off limits from Shantae to trusted Letitia Pearson and even doubters of her pregnancy. Hope said it, Dr. Marie Abston. Latrice Rogers talked about everything. So I'm going to go back and check this interview out because I feel like it's going to be good. I haven't seen it in its entirety. But so, yeah, shout out to them on that. What do y'all think about it? We got to go, y'all. Oh, no, I got one more thing I got to show you guys. Because Simon did respond. Simon is still responding to on his BAN on his road to being a BAN. Well, he's already a bitch ass nigga. But anyway, so he is still upset that he went ahead and signed the paperwork over to Portia Williams for the deed to their home, or to his home rather. As you guys know, Portia does have until February 2027 to get the house in her name. Once she does that, then she would have to give a certain equity over to Simon. Y'all know that whole process. Simon is still bitter about that. He's still saying that she owes $8 million, that she's $8 million in debt with this whole entire house from back taxes, their liens and all of that on the house that she will have to now pay off, being that she is the owner of the house by way of the quit claim deed that he signed over to her. All right, so as you guys can see there on my screen, Simon just recently posted, he said that if you've educated yourself but built a business and raised a family that loves you and is proud of you, said ignore the noise from broken people. So he's always doing subliminals against Portia. We know that, right? He said that you are already blessed. So of course, you know, he is still bitter and mad about that whole exchange, but I feel like he did it with ill intentions, knowing that Portia was going to be left holding the bag. So yes, that is it, and that is all. Simon, please get over it, okay? You cannot come back to the U.S. Whatever Portia decides to do with the house is none of your business now, as long as she gives you your part of the equity, right? Simon is just he's too much. He's too much. And Portia, I want you to be smart in terms of how you handle this house situation, because do I feel like you can afford it? I do not. But if you choose to stay there, to God be the glory. I hope you know what you're doing, right? I really do. But Simon, just please stay out of the comments, sir. Move on with your life. People who are happy do not continue to troll and talk about things that's irrelevant to them, right? You're no longer with Portia. Again, you guys are divorced. Kind of like Mel and Martel. Martel is still bitter and holding on. Simon, you are as well. I feel like you're sitting back watching Portia moving on with her life and happy, if that's what we want to call it. And she's not thinking about you, checking for you, posting about you, nothing. And it's bothering you. It's really bothering you that this whole thing was public and you really thought that you had a real one. But no, she was about your pockets. Portia was trying to get a bag from you, and she did that, okay? And ultimately, it kind of looks like she kind of won in the end a little bit. So get over it. You're bitter, and you're being a bitch-ass nigga in the comments as well. Move along, Simon. Thank you. Thank you also to my top flight mods for doing an awesome job. Tiffany Thomas, Rose Ormstead, and True TV Podcast. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job of modding. And also, thank you so much to all of the content creators. Thank you, Dr. Lily. Let me get my list out, because I do appreciate you guys coming over and supporting the platform, okay? Thank you, Stu Queen B, Black Women in the Building, Miss Dee Dee, Simple Mom Family TV. Thank you, Braylon Lee, if you're in the building. Marcel, if you stop by, thank you so much. Jonetta Speaks, JCD Creation, Shay P, Shay Renee, Queen Speaks TV, Deary Talk, Schoolboy, Justin T, please. Briss Block, that's the homie. Shout out to you. Hey Peanut, I saw you in the building. Thanks for being here. Dr. Lily Young, shout out to you as well. You guys check out all these content creators because they do give out very, very good content. Go and support them. Hit that like button. Don't do them like you do me. Come over here and get tea and don't hit the like. All right. Also, hype up this video. Check me out on all publications under Caramel Rail. Check us out on the backup channel under Rail's World. Okay. And if nothing else, please also keep your notifications on so you guys will know when I go live, because I do be doing pop-ins throughout the day. If we have some news that I know you guys can use, I'll pop in and give you guys that, and then we out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoy the show. With that being said, baby, we gotta go. All right.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Even when you feel low.